I was talking to one of my brothers the other day. He was like, won't you help won't you help somebody out? You got all that money. You got 2 TV shows. I said, it ain't what you think it is. He's like, just give me $1,000. I said, well, what you gonna do with $1,000? I'm gonna invest it. I said, how? I'm gonna buy me a house. What, $1,000? I said, boy, you can't even get concrete for $1,000. You still smoking crack, ain't you? But he was like, well, give me 10,000. I'm not going to give you nothing. And I told my brother, I don't owe you anything. Mm-hmm. Just because y'all see me on TV and y'all think I got it, I probably do have it, but I ain't got it for you. Right. And I have no damn problem saying no.
How difficult it is?
Not difficult at all. I said, hell no. I don't play by my money. I work hard for my money. I leave out that house and jump on the plane every week and come back. My husband is retired. And I said, the last thing I'm going to do is spend my money on you, uncles, and have my husband unretired because I'm out here trying to pull everybody else out the mud. I say no to everybody. Wow. The answer is no. I'm not going back where I came from.
Hey, what's going on, you all? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be speaking about when they resent you for not suffering. There are people who will resent you because you are not suffering the way they are suffering. And when I say suffering, I'm referring to people who have made bad decisions. I'm not referring to people who may not have known better. I'm not referring to people who, made the best, choice they had with the options that they knew of. I'm not speaking about people like that, no. I'm referring to people who probably they were told something was a bad decision. They had people in their life who warned them. They had people around them who told them not to do a certain thing and they did it anyway. And when things didn't pan out the way they thought they were going to pan out, they ended up suffering. They ended up in a traumatic situation. Sometimes you can tell someone not to do something. They will get mad at you and call you a hater. They will get mad and say you're trying to stop their shine. And they will tell you that you don't know who they are and you don't know their situation. And they will do it anyway. So when things don't happen the way they think they're going to happen and they end up paying the price, they will get mad at you because you did not make that decision. They will get upset with you because you are not in the same position as them. You're actually doing fine. You're not, I'm living in no mansion and you don't have servants and you don't have chauffeurs or anything like that, but you're living a decent and comfortable lifestyle. They will hate you for that. They will want to know why you have what you have, even though you've worked for it, even though you put in hours for it, even though you have sacrificed for it, even though you have put in the money for it, even though you have spent countless hours not going to sleep, barely eating for it. They will still resent you because they think that the universe has somehow favored you over them. You weren't even anywhere around when they made the decision they made. You probably didn't even know them when they were making that decision. And because they have now found themselves between a rock and a hard place, and they have now found themselves in a very tough position, they get mad at you for walking around with a smile on your face because you don't have anything to worry about and you are content. And to take it a step further, they will wish harm on you. They will actually get to the point they get upset and they will tell you to your face. They will say, well, if you didn't have that degree, you would be suffering. Well, if you didn't have this, you would be suffering. Well, if you didn't have that military check, you would be suffering. If you hadn't spent time doing this, you would be suffering. Why would you wish suffering on someone who did not make the same decision you made? They made a conscious decision not to do a certain thing, and now you want them to fail. You want them to fall, just so you could turn around and look at them and tell them that they're not so tough. What is it going on inside of your mind, in your head, in your heart, in your brain, in your emotions that wants to see someone fail who honestly put in the hard work to get where they got? And you could have had the same thing if you would have put in half the effort. If you would not have, called everyone a hater who was telling you not to do a certain thing. Why would you wish that on someone? And when you have certain things, people will do one of three things. They will steal from you, they will destroy what you have, or they will overuse what you have. And I'm going to do a separate video on that. When people think you have it, they will do one of those two things, sometimes intentionally, because they feel, oh, they got it, they can spare it, so I'll either steal it, destroy it, or overuse it. And in the previous video that you just saw, people feel entitled to your money, even though they are not hopping on planes, even though they're not getting up early and driving across town, even though they're not working late. When you have something, especially if they're related to you or a close friend of yours, they feel you owe them. And no is not an option. And when you tell them no, they will actually tell you, well, I hope you lose everything you got. You shouldn't be greedy. You shouldn't be stingy. God doesn't like that. He's going to sit you down. He's going to take everything from you. He's going to do you like he did Job. Y'all need to stop spiritually manipulating people. Just because someone tells you no does not mean God is going to sit them down. You are not obligated to ride in anyone's car that they paid for if they don't want you to. You are not obligated to enter anyone's house that they paid for. You're not obligated to go inside of anyone's refrigerator and eat their food when you didn't buy it. A lot of people walk around with a very false sense of obligation, and they will be upset with you and they will resent you for having more than them, even though, like I said, they could have easily had it. And some people, even in their disobedience, they want you to suffer right along with them. They want to pull you down with them. And if you continue to help out everyone who does not make the best decisions, you will find yourself there right with them. It's nothing wrong with enjoying the fruits of your labor, and don't make anyone allow you to feel guilty about it. Make you feel like, oh my God, I don't deserve this, I need to give it away. Don't do that. So I just wanted to come and make this video. For those of you out there who may be dealing with this or going through this, you're not obligated to anyone. And if you do decide to give someone something, it's just out of the kindness of your heart, and they need to be grateful for whatever you choose to give them, especially if they didn't work for it. So I'll see you all in the next video. Y'all take care.